Hey, how's it going everyone? Hunter K here. Today I'm going to be making Japanese egg omelets, or better known as Tamagoyaki. The first Tamagoyaki I'm going to be making is what you would find in a lunch brunch bento box, and the second is what you would find in a sushi restaurant. Anyways, that's enough talking from me. Let's just go straight into the kitchen. Let's prepare the condiment first. I'll be using grated daikon. I'll use this later on, so I'll set it aside for now. For the fry pan of my size, I'll be using 4 eggs. To the eggs, I'll add soy sauce, mirin, sugar, and salt, then beat it together. It's important that I apply oil to all the sections of the frying pan for an elevated non-stickage to the frying pan. Then to a lightly heated frying pan, I'll pour some of the egg mixture in, stirring it initially to make a fluffy center. Then before the egg fully coagulates, flip the egg over and don't worry about the first layer looking a little funny because it won't be noticed in the end. Reapply oil to the frying pan and slide the egg over to the front of the frying pan. Add the eggs and I'll lift up the tamago just a little bit so I can continue creating the rectangular oval shape. And now it's just a rinse and repeat from here. The eggs become easier to flip the bigger they become. Flip and flip. Reapply the oil, add the egg, lift it up, flip and flip, reapply the oil, add the egg, overhead camera dies, front view of lift it up, flip and flip. Then gently place the egg on a sushi mat and roll it up and let it rest for 5 minutes, and it should look something like this. Now that you've mastered the rolled egg, you can start adding whatever you like in there. Here I've made a combination of Japanese and Western flavors using some ham, cheese, and seaweed. Now let's move on to making a different style of tamagoyaki. First, I'll take some mountain potato, grate it, and set it aside. Next, I'll peel some prawns, head to tail, cut it in half and take out the veins, and roughly chop it into smaller pieces. Then using a Japanese mortar and pestle, turn it into shrimp paste, and using a non-slip mat will probably make the job a lot easier. Usually these kind of tamagoyakis are sweet, but I'm feeling a little bit savory today. I'll add salt, mirin, mountain potato, and soy sauce and grind it together. For the fry pan of my size, I'll be using 6 whole eggs, beat it together, then combine it with the shrimp paste. Then the most important part of making an egg this style is to strain it out so you don't leave any visible shrimp bits. Straining it the first time is the most challenging part, but as you strain it out the second and third time, it gets easier and easier. Then I'll knock the air out of the egg by slamming it. First, I'll apply oil throughout the pan. And it's important that this egg mixture stays mixed before you cook it and while you're cooking it as well. Then I'll set the heat to its lowest possible temperature and it should look something like this. I cooked it for about 25 minutes, but I think 20 minutes would have made my eggs look a bit better. And here is how you flip the tamagoyaki. And after about 10 minutes on the other side, the tamago is ready. It's a little bit burnt, but I don't mind it too much. I'm sorry, Tamago-san. soy sauce. Alright, let's go with the first one I made. Mmm. Oh, this is so good. Nothing speaks better than just the egg itself. This is great. Put a little bit of daikon on. Mmm. Soy sauce and daikon goes well with everything. Oh, this is so good. All right, let's try the one with the seaweed and the cheese. Mm-hmm. Wow, this one's bursting with flavor. The cheese goes so well with the ham and the seaweed. This is like if I could put it in simple terms, this is like the ultimate Japanese and the Western food combined. It kind of tastes like your ham and cheese sandwich, except with egg. This is good. Alright, let's eat this one. The one with the shrimp. What's this one here? This is what you would normally get at the end of a multi-course sushi menu. Alright, let's see. At first, I tried it when it was hot. I cut off the edges, and it was a little bit salty, but now that it's cooled down a little bit, it really sets into flavor, and this by itself is so good. But I'm not eating this as my last course of a sushi multi-course menu, so this is fine the way it is. But if it was, I would have added maybe a little bit more mirin and a little bit of sugar. Right? Anyway, I think I'm gonna eat the rest of this off of camera, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Nothing speaks better than straight up eggs, man. They're like the breakfast staple, and I think I could have cooked egg just a little bit less. It was very close to being burnt, but I kind of managed to save it, so it was okay. And now, if I were to have this at the end of, I don't know, let's say dinner, I would add some sugar into this. But since I'm not, I've taken it out of the recipe. So I'll leave both versions down in the description below. And if you guys do have time, I would highly recommend making this egg dish. This was super good. It's not that hard to make, and it is so rewarding at the end of the day. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.